Today is September 18, 2008, and these are my market comments right in the middle of the panic. The panic is now. I have been predicting this since November 2007, and it took almost a year for the true panic to come out. There was some panic in other parts of the world, and not in the US. Earlier, there was some panic in India, and we've seen panic in Russia for a couple of weeks. But the panic has finally reached the US on Wall Street, and it's spreading all over the world from there. We're in the sunny island of Gran Canaria right now, and I'm fairly close to a small airport where they're doing skydiving. So we'll see if I can get a skydive done. But sorry about the airplane there. Let's go back to the markets. The markets have been in free fall, and on Monday we saw a 500-point drop in the Dow, and then we saw another 4% yesterday. And these are dramatic movements, but my viewers and followers of Austrian economics should not be surprised that this is happening now. Sometime this summer, I called this as a real reversal. This is not just a short-lived temporary thing. This is a real reversal of the monetary expansion that's been going on really since 1971, when the US dollar went off the gold standard. So this is a once in a generation or a couple of generation events. This is unprecedented in the sense that in modern time, we went off the gold standard in 1971, and we've been printing money and having an expansionary monetary policy since that. And this has come to an end right now. This is the turning point. This is the rubber band was stretched as far as it could, and whammo, now it breaks. This is not the end of the world, though. Things will come back and bounce back eventually. But for the financial markets, this is an epic event, and Wall Street will never be the same again in our lifetime. The fall of Lehman Brothers and many of the other investment houses, that will continue, by the way. There will be a lot more that will go belly up, and the smaller ones, and maybe some of the big banks even. Will change things and will change that market for the better, I must say, in a profound way. So things will never be the same again. And if you are a regular subscriber to my videos and my newsletter and my comments on Farman.no and Farman.com, you will know that you will have sold all your equities, and you will know what's causing this. It's a deleveraging of the financial system. People have to sell in order to preserve their holdings of cash in relation to what they've been lending out in the banks and in the financial institutions. And this is a self-reinforcing movement that the more people sell, the further the values fall, and they have to sell even more, and so on. And this will go on for some time. So this is not something that will just change in a week or two. This will go on. So I expect a downward slide now on the Dow and other indexes for quite some time. And the Dow will go below 10,000, and it will fall further. And there's really no saying how far it can fall, because it's a question of how long this recession goes on, and how far down this deleveraging process will go before confidence comes back and people start to leverage again and reverse this tide. But this is an epic event that will be very, very, very significant. So don't start looking for buying opportunities and bottoming out, anytime soon. It is still a long way off before we see this bottoming off. Now, what about gold? I just made another video about gold. It's the first thing I spoke about today, and I just say be careful about jumping into gold right now, even though we've had a tremendous rally from 750 to 880, because this rally is short-lived. It's a panic-driven rally in gold, so be careful about that. And if you're into gold, watch that other video I just made about gold. Russia, stay out of Russia. It's it's institutional problems. There's full panic in Russia. The stock market in Moscow is closed today. They just closed off the stock market because God knows what. They didn't want to see the losses, and they're in denial, and Russia is just full of trouble and problems, so you don't want to be there. You want to stay in cash until there is a buying opportunity, whenever that is. And you want to focus on your personal life to improve your personal situation, your personal life. Take some time off if you can, and go to a sunny place like I do. Off season, low cost, and work on areas where you can contribute personally to the wealth creation that you're into. Work on a small business, work on investments where you can contribute to the company that you're investing in. And that is really the way to make more money in this recession. And recession will last 2-3 years. I don't know how long, maybe even longer. But this will not be a short-lived event. This will take some time. So my advice is, it's getting a little boring maybe to listen to and to say this, to just stay in cash. But this really is the best advice to do right now. And if I can actually make you stay in cash, then it's worth repeating. Because if you jump into this market, had you jumped into it 2 weeks ago believing that this is the bottom, you would have, if you with leverage, you would have been wiped out. So I'm going to continue saying this: stay in cash, stay in cash, stay in cash until the situation changes. And I'm sorry if this bores you or bores anyone, but it really is the best advice you can get right now. All right, from Gran Canaria, I'm Hans Lysglimt. I'm going to be here a week now and make more videos, so do comment on the video below there, and if there are special things you would like me to comment on, please say so in the comment field below here on YouTube, and I will make more videos. Thanks.